Hello, good morning. It's uh, Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, morning for me. Just woke up half an hour ago. It was like 1:30 in the afternoon, and I'm making a talking video, a request. All right, so this is our train. It's all set up. We're hauling classified military cargo. Let's see if we can sneak a peek. Oh, it's radioactive. Oh, that's great. Driving us right through Derail Valley. I already have the contract. So we have 58 minutes. That's more than enough time to get the bonus. All right, so the first thing we got to do is release the parking brake on one of these. And let me just give a quick explanation for people that are new. So that the train brake, there's three different types of braking systems in the locomotive. There's a train brake, which applies the brake to all the cars, generally equally, but it's goes by pressure, and so some of the farther back trains take a little longer to pressurize or depressure. The independent brake in here, okay, here's a train brake. So this is the pressure valve for the train brake. When you apply that, it releases, and then when you add it, it has to. All right, either or vice versa, fill back up. And the independent brake is just a brake for the locomotive. So you can use the independent brake, but the locomotive will only be the only thing that's braking, and all the cars will be pushed back into the locomotive and slow down that way. And then you also have the dynamic brake. The dynamic brake uses the electricity in the motive, like it's a reverse charge. I don't know exactly how to explain the dynamic brake, but it works kind of like a throttle, but it's in reverse. It doesn't. It's not putting the train in reverse. But it puts like a um, I can't think of the word right now. Just woke up. Anyway, and this here is the reverser key. So normally this would come out on a real train. It would come out and you put it in, and you go back if you want the train to go reverse or forward. If you want to go forward or reverse. The cab van up there. And unlike a real train, there's no cut out valve for the brakes. This is pretty simple, basic stuff here. These are the lights, front light. See it there. Rear light. You turn it that way, or you can turn left to have it red. Can't really see it in the day. And the wipers. Right here you could add sands to avoid stop slipping. It'll release sand onto the track to stop the wheels from slipping. And there's lights here if the brakes are activated for some reason. All right, let's go start the train up and get going, and I can talk along the way. I've already run out of things I gotta say, so. All right, I just gotta let the thing warm up. Nah, just kidding. Okay. So I got my little table here. Let me take a look at the orders. Oh. All right. So we're taking it from the military base, which where we are, to the harbor military base. I'll show you that on a map in a second. We have a time bonus of 58 minutes, probably down to 53 minutes. The value of the train is 1.3 million. I wreck it. I have insurance though. 76 tons is a very light load, very light load. And the length of the train is very short, which means this will recover a lot faster because it doesn't have to fill up so many cars. Alright, that's what we're carrying. A couple of falling cars, car numbers. I'll verify the train, military base. We'll get to the military base, will be in B for Bravo, track B7I for inbound, B7 inbound. We'll put that back. Get a map out really quick. There we go. Alright, so we're way up here at the military base. We're going to take this route here. Come down. Over there on the east side. Come in. Then we'll go. Well, we could turn the train around going in, or we go straight in. We'll turn the train around and go back it into the space. B71. Look at the train. The map here for the base. Military base is the last one. Come on. Come on. Oh, come on. Alright. No, that's where we're at. We'll go to Harbor. Sorry. Stupid. Alright, so here's the harbor. We'll be coming in from the east, on this side. We'll be coming over here. The military is over here. So we're going to go all the way around. We're going to go up here and then back in reverse to a space B7 inbound. So to find out where that is, we go to the next page, and here is the B stuff. Okay, so B7 inbound is just straight in. It's just straight in. You don't have to turn or anything. That'll be easy. Okay. B7 in. Alright. I don't think we'll need this, but we'll pull it up regardless. Should be daytime when we get there. And this is our switcher, which we may need. I can't remember when the last time was up there. Alright, so let's get moving. Yeah, I always want to start the train out slow so that the cars they expand and contract with a couple. You know, put too much wear and tear on that. Not that that matters, because it's just a cartoon simulation. And we have pretty much control over our speed with this light train. So. And that's the speed limit sign right there. 7 multiplied by 10, so 70 kilometers per hour. Drops to 60. Down below there you see a grade of 1.3 degrees. We're going uphill right now, 1.3 degrees. We're not going to have a problem with any of that with this light load. That's what it's all about. Speed limit drops to 50. Got time to make the correct. I think it's right by the curve. It's going to be 50. I'm going to get full speed. Talking too much. So speed limit drops to 50. In a real train, speed limit would be 50 right where that sign was at. So when you hit that sign, you have to be going. Going to be going over 50. And the way they know that is because they have signs ahead of that warning of speed decreases, changes in speed. But this is a different type of train simulator. It's not realistic to life. Other than the trains do have the train brake, the independent brake, the dynamic brake. And whenever you're driving a train, you want to coast. I'm not coasting right now, but you save a lot of gas if you coast. Okay, so you can just coast down to 40 rather than brake. And here we are on the map, the little blue triangle. We go around and down. Speed limit bumps up to 60 here. And it's downhill 1.3 degree gradient. So if we were hauling a very heavy load, we'd have to be careful. Because you just start picking up speed quick, and it's harder to brake. Train brake doesn't work as good. So even now it's a slight lower, picking up speed. But the speed is light up to 80, drops down to 60 again, boom, and coming up to a switch. No switches. Okay. I'm pretty sure this one is preset to go to the left, but we'll make sure. There'll be a switch right here. A switch here, but this one you just can't go right. So. See how quick the independent brake works. This really isn't a braking thing, it's just it puts a load, like a resistance on the train wheels. Freight trains in the United States, when they like go over like to the mountainous areas, they have to climb up and they have to go downhill, and they're carrying a massive amount of tonnage. And there's concern that could be runaway trains. They use the dynamic brake because it's not a connection of disc to disc that heats up. And then they also use light pressing of the train brake. The dynamic brake. Oh, we got to turn left. Speed drops to 50. Again, in this game, the speed limit 50 was back there, but I have time before I actually have to slow down to 50. If you don't, then you derail. I could show you a derail for fun of it. Alright, let me show you a derail just for fun of it. Now we're going over the edge right here. Oh, there he goes. Oh, we got killed. And keep going. I can't see what's all of this. And yeah, that's a derail. That's what it's called, Derail Valley. You really gotta watch your speed. All isn't lost because I can go back in time. I'm going to 1408. Road, which is 208, 212 right now. And there's one of these tunnels at the end of it. Come on. My mouth is dry. I need to sip yeah. All right. Train break off. Just forward. Just back to there. I'm going to go out of my boundary here, grab my coffee. And I forgot what the speed limit is. Let's see. Real engineers, trained drivers have to learn the route. And okay, I'm coming up ahead. It's going to be a speed reduction. It makes it much safer for them to drive if they know the route, obviously. I don't know why I'm into trains. When I was young, my father, I'm talking like when I was like under 9 years old, my father worked for Milwaukee Road here in Chicago. He was a computer programmer, back in 1968. So back before computers were a thing. I mean, home computers definitely weren't a thing, but feels stupid. And so, he'd ride the train into work every day. We lived in the summer. He'd ride the train into work. I don't have the thing in my hand. That was a mistake. And you notice I'm not using the horn. Max, I'm making all kinds of mistakes here. Talking. and the bell. Alright, back at it. Alright, so as I was saying, my dad worked for the Milwaukee Road. And then left the Milwaukee Road and got a job in Melrose Park for it's called Lewis on Drug. They're not there anymore. He was a computer analyst for Lewis on Drug, so he was kind of like a manager or programmer. And in 1972, he passed away, 40 years old. So, had he lived, I would have been rich. Would have been rich. So with VR, obviously I can see with VR, I can see both eyes. But when it records one or the other. So right now it's recording the left eye because all the gauges are on the left and, outside's on the right, obviously. So I don't want to miss just the viewers seeing the gauges. Make sure everything's right. And I missed the speed I'm saying. I'm not sure anything went up to. Well, let's take a biscuit. Bring up 40, okay. What was I saying? Oh, so the gauges, the tachometer, I want to keep it out of the red, which the heat. We want to keep that out of, obviously the red. And hear that scraping against the wheels, scraping up against the rails, which means we're going too fast and nearing a derailment. Now, this game recently had an update. Before the update, if you derailed, that was it. You'd have to pay for it. There's no way to just go back in time and fix it. And that was fun because you really had to drive cautiously. Or you could wipe out just all your money in just a moment's time. And along with derailments, you can also haul tank cars, like tankers of gasoline, diesel, oil stuff. And those can also get damaged and start on fire and explode. So maybe I'll make a video showing that. But recently I've been making videos to, for the people that just want to relax, just put a video on. It's not going to, they don't want to hear somebody talking or yapping. And they don't want the horn constantly, you get into a nice relaxed state and all of a sudden, bam, the horn on. So that's the type of video I've been making recently. It's so much easier for me. Just driving, relaxing. But it is relaxing for me. I really enjoy this thing. Much more relaxing than Call of Duty was. Call of Duty would end in me throwing my headset off. Not the VR, I didn't have VR for Call of Duty, but the headphones, and you know, cursing an F word, this, that, F this, F that. Because it's frustrating, because I'm not a young kid anymore, and my reflexes have dwindled considerably. So I was constantly, you know, I had to run and hide from people. I couldn't really approach them because they'd kill me. They'd just wake me out. But these people that have been playing all their life, and I used to play first-person shooting games back in early 2000s, and I was good back then. It was fun. It wasn't frustrating at all. Enjoyable. And oh my God, I downloaded Call of Duty, I think, last November, and I just never got any. I never really got any better. I realized it's physical limitation. My reflexes are very low. And you just live with that. It's going with your life. I don't know. So you can see Derail Valley is a very beautiful area. Mountainous. This is speed 60. Pay attention to all these corners. I looked, and I'm actually playing at standard difficulty. I should change, and I might make it more difficult. That's what I was playing before the update. Because right now I have, yeah, I have plenty of money. I have $4.5 million. That's over playing, you know, months and months. We're almost there, halfway there, over halfway. Just short distance to go. Yeah, so my father passed in 72. My mother was left a widow with 3 young kids. Her first job, she had to get a job. My father also had life insurance, so it paid off the house. Had to get a job as she got a job as a bus driver. She used to drive the bus. My little brother would ride with her because he was too young to, you know, he couldn't stay at home by himself. I don't know. He'd want to work with her, I guess. Well, me and my sister were in grade school. Then she eventually got studied for her insurance license and got into insurance, where she stayed for the rest of her life. I think she was the person who takes care of all the computers at the end of her career. And my sister was very successful too. She went to college and got a degree, then got her master's degree, and she's got 2 kids. And my little brother is also successful in the hotel food and beverage side. You know, he started as a banquet server in Vegas and made a lot of money doing that in Vegas, of course. And he's back here in Chicago area. He works for, I don't know where he works now. He works at one hotels in Naples. I'm not sure. He was a food and beverage director, so I'm not sure what he does after the pandemic. Okay. Here we are. I'm recording on my left eye, this side. Come here and I guess we'll back in. Downhill, 9/10 of a degree. So it's supposed to be going through a tunnel. Tunnel. Yeah, go. Very about it. Getting close. Getting close. Hello, hello, hello. Echo, echo, echo. It's cool morning, day, it's probably evening now because time goes differently in Derail Valley. It's not quite. It's like a day is an hour time. I don't know. Yeah, of course I missed that speed limit. I know it's 60. Also, when you're driving a train, it's being 60 there. In a real train, the back of the train has to be going 60 when it reaches that side. Well, you have to be going 60 when you hit it. But, if you're going 40 and you want to speed up to 60, you gotta wait till the back of your train. I'm gonna go to the right up here. Should be set. I was confused about what the speed limit was. I don't want to derail again. Video's long enough. So the back of the train, you can't speed up from 40 to 60 until the last car of the train hits that 60 mile per hour speed limit. It's a little more complicated driving a train, especially long trains, and they have counters like based on your speed and how many cars you're in. Man. Alright, let's see, set up. We're actually here now, so I'm running out of time to talk. Anyway, so the speed limit, you gotta wait for the last car to go over for the train. This is important here. Because we go to the right, to the left, right down the center here. We're actually gonna track where there's cars and have to slam on your brakes, which wouldn't be a problem with this train because it's so light. But before the update, I was driving a train of tankers that happened. I went down the track. It wasn't set right. I ran into the back of another train, and of course everything blew up. And it was just a nightmare. And I lost all my money. Alright, you know, we're not going to back in. We're not doing anything fancy. We're just going straight into B. And let me get that. Alright, so the overview. So it's going to be all the way around. Okay. Over there. The harbor looks nice at night. All lights. Oh, this is neat. Okay. We want to go straight in. So that's for that track there. Right here. No, there, right. That's right. Oh, there's should go straight down the center. 7I, nice and inbound. This track is B7 inbound. So that's right. Slow down a bit. Sorry. Make sure the back of the train is on track completely. Backwards now. Spill it. Put the train down. Okay, so now it's important that we apply the parking brake on the cars. Since we're still attached to it, it's fine. We're not really on an incline or a grade right now, so it's not going to go taking up, but you have to have the parking brake on. And then we go to the office, which is actually a container for military stuff. There it is. This is the military office. It's much smaller and more rugged than the regular one. All right, and so we put our order in. And if it's good, it says completed, yes. In 36 minutes, not bad. All right, 36 minutes, and the payout was $68,000, but we got the bonus, so we got $102,000. And again, I'm going to change the difficulty of this game, so I'm just going to drop this here. Trash. And I'll put that in the wallet. And there's no fees here, so I can't show you on the fees. There's no machine to determine how much it would cost to fix, repair the locomotive. So I'm going to do that manually. Go full out here. Okay. So back to our train. There. All right. Duck it down here in the center. Like the old European. We don't do this in the States. Come on. Yeah, whatever. Okay, close the valve. Close the valve. Disconnect the pipe. That's the brake pipe. Come back out. Hop up here. Stutter up. Oh. Brakes. All right. Give it a little juice. And I'm pulling away. Okay. So the hardware, you can use the turntable, or you can, pull in and back out to change the direction of your train. So right now we're set up in the right direction. We're going to haul products out of here. If we're going to do any military contracts, we would have to turn the train around. I got to make sure I don't run off the end here. Brakes work a little differently than they did before the update. They're a little slower to react, which is more realistic, but drive into the barricade and it's costs a little extra money to fix. So it's a pain in the ass. Don't want you to lose money anyway. Alright, so now we're going to get out of here. We'll go to the left. Okay. Okay, there we go. Try to make this quick. So obviously when we're driving, we use up fuel, we use up oil, we use up sand. If we use a sander, we didn't have to use it this time because there wasn't really any rain here. Didn't really have a heavy load, so. But those things cost money, and you have to replenish them. Refill the fuel. We also have the wheels, the wear and tear on the wheels. Any chassis damage, like if we would have ran into that end there, I would have broken the glass and done some damage. Alright, I'm going to slow it down a little bit. Okay, so it just, you'll see when we get there. Yeah, and you can actually take that helicopter up and fly around the valley. No, you can't. You can't do that. That'd be cool if you could, wouldn't it? There's a lot of different type of simulator for that. So I think when you're doing like running in reverse, you have the bell on. I'm not 100% sure about the bell. I could look that up on. Oh my god, I need a switcher. Going too slow. Turn right at that second switch. This switch is automatic. We just could drive over it. This switch to the right. Come on. Don't need that anymore. And we're going to back in over the turntable. And so when you're driving a train, you can't really see. You go slow. Back in. If we keep the front end kind of even where these other trains are, there's a steam locomotive. Train like the one I'm driving. Electric. Keep the front end kind of even to that. We'll be lined up for the fuel pump and yeah, I want. Take a quick look. Alright, we're good. Ugh, man. Okay. Alright, so we service the train on our own right here. So we got the powertrain. We're going to repair that. The mechanical powertrain, electrical, mechanical, the wheels. Repair that. Do any body damage. Oil, we'll refill the oil. Sand, we didn't do anything. And then the fuel. Will be the most expensive thing here. And if you perform the service yourself, it's half of what you would pay if you just did it automatically with the paying the fees. And unfortunately, I can't show you that because we went to a military base. And that tells you everything we've done. And that's it. Boom. I like to finish the video now. Thanks for watching. I'm not sure if the next one will be talking or not because it's early afternoon. It's fine. I'm gonna get home in the morning at 5:30 in the morning. And I make these videos, and the kids are right next door. I don't want to be talking in my room. They'll hear me. As it is, they're taking a nap, so And it's daytime. Somebody's mowing their lawn too. Okay. Which I have to do. I have to mow the lawn today. Anyway, thank you. Trying to wave to you. Bye.